Hey everyone, welcome to another edition of Gotlegs. Nothing has really happened since my last video. Not really. But I went to my physiotherapist and had her look at the pain that I've experienced on my left side. What I actually thought was somewhat of a strained oblique is probably more likely to be something along the rib cage. I haven't really strained it or had hurt the rib cages, but probably some of the muscles between the rib cage, because I'm also experiencing some pain in my back. So she could also see that I was a bit swollen in my back. So it's probably something like that. The only thing I can really do about it right now is stretching it and basically trying to get as much mobility into my back as possible. It's pretty much the only way to treat it, and then keep doing the ice packs and the hot baths and stuff like that. That really eases up the pain. As mentioned in my last video, it's basically, it hurts a bit more in the morning and throughout the evening, but during the day it seems as though the pain isn't that hard, at least. But it seems that every time I get some sort of an injury or is getting ill or something like that, the weather turns to the better. So right now we have clear blue skies and a perfect autumn day. So it would have been so nice to be out riding today because the weather is just really fantastic, and we've had a lot of bad days in the last period of time with a lot of rain and all that. So it's just nice to actually see the sky once again. But I'm not really allowing myself to go on the bike because I want this thing to heal up as soon as possible and as quick as possible. And I'm pretty sure that going out on the bike will not do any good right now. I think I might do a bike ride next week, probably just to see how it all reacts. Maybe just a bike ride to work, just to see if it's okay. But I'm really wanting this to be over fast, because it's just not fun. It's not fun not being able to exercise as I'm used to. The good thing about the timing of this injury is that we're pretty much into the off season, with the early part of the off season. So there's just plenty of time to actually catch up on the training that I'm missing right now. Whether I start tomorrow or in 3 weeks probably won't affect the outcome when we reach April. And if it does, it's probably minor stuff anyway. So the timing is actually pretty good. But then again, it's always nice to go out on your bike and just ride as you please. I've had periods of time where I've not been able to ride, and it's annoying when you're not the one that tells you you're not going riding today because you don't want to. When it's something that holds you back instead, that you really want to go out riding but you can't because of an injury or anything like that, it just seems like it's just so much more painful not being able to ride. So it's a lot easier when you're actually the one that makes the decision of I don't want to ride today, compared to you're not able to ride today. So I really need to get back on the bike. I can feel that for sure. Right now my winter bike, the Cannondale Cat 10, is being upgraded with some new chain rings and a new chain and cassette and all that. Also having the rear derailleur looked at a bit because it was getting a bit stiff and not getting into place as it should. And hopefully that bike should be ready by the end of this week. And then I'll be able to ride that throughout the winter. The good thing about that bike is that it has full fenders on it, so you won't be getting that dirty riding that, at least when you're riding solo at least. And also it's just a lot easier to go out on a bike that you know is pretty sturdy, and you don't really care too much for it anyways. You're riding cheaper parts, so you don't really care if you crash on it or if something breaks on it. So you're treating it a bit rougher than you would the normal road bike. So that's the update from me. Basically hope to be back on the bike as soon as possible. So thanks for tuning in once again. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, watch the other videos, and until next time, bye.